Hello, my name is Eileen. I am a compulsive overeater. I weigh and measure 3 meals a day off the gray sheet, write them down, commit them to my sponsor, and don't eat in between no matter what. And I am here to read the June 2019 issue of Service Matters, our monthly newsletter, whose aim is to communicate the workings of all of our committees and all of the work that's done at the World Service level to anyone in our community who's interested. So, first on Service Matters, we are having a Board of Trustees Town Hall meeting next month. It's scheduled for Sunday, July 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Groups with questions or concerns they would like the board to address should send them to southwestintergroup@gmail.com before June 13th. The Zoom link for the Board of Trustees Town Hall meeting, July 21st at 11 a.m., is 555-523-493. You can attend also by using the telephone. A friendly reminder from the Conference Committee to delegates of the 2019 World Service Conference regarding minutes and transcripts. June 15th is the deadline to submit in writing to the Conference Committee any questions, concerns, inconsistencies, etc. between the proposed minutes and the transcripts for 2013, 2014, or 2016. Committee's Connecting Meeting. The May 5th Committee's Connecting Meeting began at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. 2 committees shared their motions and recommendations, the Gray Sheet Committee and the Archives Committee. First, the Gray Sheet Committee Chair explained the mandate from the Board of Trustees for the Gray Sheet Committee, how the committee has been working, and the 2 motions that we published 2 pamphlets. Comments from the 2019 delegates included questions about the conference-approved literature process, concern that members get to read the Gray Sheet Committee report before voting on its approval at the World Service Conference, a desire that more time be given for members to look at the content of the pamphlets and not just the concepts for them, a question as to whether the pamphlets are needed by the fellowship and whether they follow the principles of the program, specific situations that the Gray Sheet Committee, that is, members counting days, members under a doctor's care, instances of religious practices observance, etc. Please listen to the audio version of the meeting for the entire content of the meeting. The Archives Committee Chair explained the role of the Archives Committee and the work they have been doing to archive documents and to interview people about the history of GreySheeters Anonymous. She described the 2 proposed pamphlets. Comments and questions included, are interviews available for people to listen to or to read? Were interviews edited by the Literature Committee before publication? The chair responded that some of the interviews would be edited for publication in the oral history book that the Literature Committee is working on, and that it would be great to have them archived on a website that members could search. The Literature Committee has access to all of the interview recordings. For complete audio recording of this committee's connecting meeting, there is a link on the website and in the print version of Service Matters. Next, the next committee's connecting meeting will be held on Sunday, June 9th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. All GSRs, ISRs, and delegates to the World Service are especially invited to attend, but all Gray Sheeters are welcome. That meeting was held yesterday, and the next committee's connecting meeting will be held on July 7th. Audio recordings of the preparation for delegates meetings that were held on April 28th and 29th, explaining the role of delegates and discussing concerns and questions, are available in the online version of Service Matters. There will be another meeting scheduled for August to address delegate concerns as well. Next, it's not too late to attend Introduction to Traditions and Concepts meetings. For more information on these 30-minute meetings that are held twice a month between now and September. Please consult the online version of Service Matters. They are generally held on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. UK time on Zoom. And each meeting is either a traditions meeting or a concepts meeting and lasts for 30 minutes, handling 2 each of the traditions and 2 each of the concepts. Openings for new Board of Trustees members. The Board of Trustees has openings for new Board of Trustees members. Nominating committee procedures are located at this link on our GreySheet.org website. Please consult the online version. If interested, please check out the information at this link along with nomination forms and the email address for the forms. GreySheet Committee Report. We are currently answering questions about GreySheet abstinence under various circumstances like eating out, traveling, pregnancy, illness, surgery, hospitalization, maintenance, etc. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we presented the 2 Board of Trustees GreySheet Committee motions at the May Committee's Connecting meeting. Many GreySheeters Anonymous groups and intergroups began discussing the 20 motions for the World Service Conference at their May meetings and started with the Board of Trustees at the GreySheet Committee motions. As a result of this and the committee's Connecting meeting, we have received many questions and suggestions to our email address. We have added these to the list of topics we are working through. Once we have addressed all the questions that the Fellowship has submitted to us about weighing and measuring from the GreySheet under different circumstances, we plan to review the entirety of our work to make sure that all the clarifications and statements are consistent with each other, and to make sure we have covered all the areas where questions and variations have arisen. Please share these regular updates about our work with your group or intergroup. If you have any questions or suggestions, please email greysheetcommittee@greysheet.org. Next, the Connecticut GreySheet Retreat took place May 17th through the 19th at the Incarnation Center of Ivoryton, Connecticut. The leaders truly gave of their experience, strength, and hope to take us farther down the road of happy destiny. The main theme was Surrender to Win, and the speakers elicited such honesty and wisdom from the group of 63 attendees. The leaders gave of themselves in their own inspiring journeys of recovery. They prepared powerful, exciting, fun exercises to help us form deeper bonds with ourselves and each other. Add to that the gorgeous setting in nature, friendships new and old, and 3 rather wonderful GreySheet meals a day, and the retreat was just extraordinary. Many thanks to the organizers for their expert and loving planning. The swag and raffle provided abundant, clever, and beautiful mementos for all. Service Matters audio versions are available online for May, April, and March. Please seek the online version for this, or just use the regular YouTube address that you are listening to this audio version from. GreySheets will be available at the 2019 World Service Conference for purchase at the conference for $1 each. This is an opportunity for intergroups to take back copies of the GreySheet and to avoid paying the shipping cost. Coming events. Here are some 1 to 3 day retreats and roundups coming up soon. Details are available at greysheet.org/events. The first, the 8th annual Northern California Roundup will be held July 26th through the 28th. There will be the Chicago Retreat August 9th through the 11th. The Dublin, Ireland Roundup August 17th, and a Newmarket, United Kingdom Retreat October 18th through the 20th. We are encouraging everyone, it is certainly possible, but we are encouraging everyone to subscribe to Service Matters. You can do that easily online at greysheet.org/World Services Service Matters. We appreciate your attention to this information, and we encourage everyone in the Gray Sheet community to participate in service. Thank you very much. This is Eileen.